Hey, what's up, guys? All right, today in this video, we're going to be talking about homepage elements that can help you scale up to 8% in 2025, 2026. And what are some of the elements and tactics I use for the brands I personally manage and work with, and some of the examples from other brands that are doing really, really good with user experience. Today's example is from Javi. If you're not familiar with them, these guys sell coffee. And I'm going to be showing you elements that are extremely important when it comes to building that trust factor and increasing your conversion rate. So let me actually share my screen. Let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, guys. So when it comes to like homepage, product pages, regardless where the consumer is, it's all about personal experience. It's just like going to a very premium store physically. Think about like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, or like any exclusive store. When you actually go into the mall, you feel actually really good when you are actually in a nice looking shop. It's the same exact experience in your online store as well. If your store doesn't have like a good vibe or just like a basic store, well, guess what? You will have a basic pricing and you will be competing over pricing, and on at the end of the day, you're gonna have like a lower conversion rate. We convert roughly around like 7 to 8% monthly from our e-commerce store. So let me actually share what are some of the important features or the sections we use in order to build the trust. First thing first, again, it's all about why when people actually come to the product page or the homepage. And the second thing is, if you have like one or two categories, you can actually put it here. Sometimes we do like add all the categories into the header section on the top of the page, so people can easily go through categories, pick the product, and check out. So it's more like a 1, 2, 3 step checkout process, but it's more for like complex brands. If you have like 1, 2, or 3 more categories, these can be like into the basic header. If I scroll further down, you can see these are basically the best flavors or the bestseller products that these guys have. Again, if you have multiple categories, you can showcase those categories here so people can scroll through it. In some of the business that I personally manage, they have a lot of return customers. So they have like 70% of return customers. So for them, we don't want to build a friction. We don't want to make it confusing. So we showcase categories right here are the bestseller products so people can just come and check out easily. The next thing is just like education around the product. So education can be done in like 3 different ways. One is just like with the pictures. So just like you see in Javi, and I can click on here and it will show me like, okay, naturally flavorful, visually refreshing, and incredibly convenient, right? So it's all about like education around what the product is. The second way of like using the product education is all about talking about like one category or one product. So this right here, it's a protein coffee, and they're talking about like the protein coffee and like how the coffee is like 100% Arabica, 0 sugar, naturally flavored coffee. Then they have second category, which is coffee syrups. Then they have a third category, which is the collagen creamer. That's how they basically showcase all the products they have. Now here, this is optional. We use it for some brands. Some brands we try to avoid it. It depends on like the product type and what you're selling. So these are the recipes that Javi offers. So if you have like food products, you could definitely use different type of like recipes on your product page or like your homepage in order to educate the consumer. So if I click on this product, I mean the recipe, it shows you like how to create like a glitter coffee. Very simple, to the point. This is more like for people that are trying different recipes, or if you are doing like email marketing, you can actually send out people to these specific pages too. Now the last couple of sections, it's all UGC content or social proofing. So if you have UGC content, video content, reviews, if you have before and after, whatever you have, you actually have to showcase that here. So people, when they come onto the homepage or the product page, they can actually see that a lot of people are using your product. It's just to build that social proof. Again, right here, we have 5-star reviews as well with the product pictures. And these are just the additional accessories that Javi sells, like the recipe booklets, the shaker bottle, the coffee spoon, all that basic stuff. And these are just like accessories or add-ons that they have it at the end of the homepage. And the footer is just like the community, Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok, or whatever you have. You can actually have that community vibe into the footer section just to build that trust factor. So if you are basically struggling, you have like a store but it doesn't look really good, it doesn't have a premium vibe, you don't really have a good strategy or pricing around your products, be sure to contact me. My calendar link is in the description below. I can definitely help you with that. As always, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.